Good morning, everyone. So today let us do this problem on LeetCode. The name of the problem is two-sum. So let me just explain you what the problem is about. So you are given an array. Suppose we take the first example, 2, 7, 11, and 15, and our target is given as 9. So what we have to do is we have to find two numbers. We have to find two numbers, number 1 and number 2, so that the sum of these two numbers is equals to target, which is 9 in this case. So in this case, you can see in this array, we have indexes 0 and index 1, that is 2 and 7, and if we add these two numbers, we will get 9, that is our target element. If we take another example, the second example, so 3, 2, 4, and our target is 6. So let us write the indexes, and you will see that 4, 5, 6, 2 and 4 means index 1 and 2. This 2, if we add it up, it results to 6. So our answer will be this array which holds the indexes of those two elements whose sum equals to target. And in the first example, our answer will be 0 and 1. So this is the index of 2 and 7. That is the two numbers which if we add will sum up to 9. So this is the problem statement. And they have told us that assume that you have exactly one solution. Okay. So we are assuming that we have only one solution. Okay, this is our assumption, and you can return the answer in any order. Okay, so let's see how you can solve this problem. The brute force approach, which comes to your mind and is very intuitive, is that you can use big of n square time complexity. That is, you can use two for loops to calculate each and every possible outcome. So 2, 7, then 2, 11, then 2, 15, then 7, 11, then 7, 15, then 11, 15. So these are the possible outcomes. So you have to calculate all these outcomes, calculate the sum of each of the outcome, and then you can get the output. That is 0 and 1, means the first case. So this is a way. Even if you, in this case, even if you have the answer in the first attempt, since there is exactly one solution, so you have no problem. So in the first attempt, you're going getting answer. But suppose this was the last index, so 2 and 7. So in that case, you have to traverse the entire thing, you have to calculate each and every possibility, then you can have the outcome. So what is a better time complexity and what is a better method to do this? So the answer will be using a thing called hash map. In hash map, you know that this is how we have. So we have something called key and something called value. So each and every key has its unique value. Okay, each key has its unique value. So we can have multiple values of same. We can have multiple values with the same value. That is, but the key has to be unique in this case. So now what we can do? We can use a hash map for this. So how we will perform the operation? That is to ask. So think a little bit. I hope you thought of something. So let's see. What we will do is we have this array 2, 7, 11, and 15. And we have the indexes 0, 1, 2, 3. We are creating a hash map. That is, now for now it is really bit blank. So we are creating a hash map, and then we traverse this array in a linear format. Okay, we traverse this array in a linear format, that is big of n. While traversing the array, what we will do is, suppose our current element is 2 and our target is 9 in this case. So how much number do we need for 2 to 9? That is 7, right? We need to add 7 to 2 to make it 9. So do we have 7 in this hash map? No, we do not have 7 in this hash map. So required number is target minus current, that is 7 minus 2. Sorry, that is 9 minus 2, that is equals to 7. So we will search 7 in this hash map. Is 7 present? No, it is not present. So what we'll do is we take this 2, we write it here, and the index of this, that is 0. We write it here. Okay, first iteration is finished. Next what we do is, let me just erase it. Next what we do is we are now in 7. So we have 7. Now what do we need to add to 7 to make it 9? We have to add 2, right? Is 2 present in this hash map? Yes, 2 is present in the hash map. So we got our answer. So in our answer array, which is of size 2, what we will do is we will get this 2 and get the value of this 2, that is 0, and we get the index of this 7 in from the array, that is 1. So we got our answer 0, 1. Let's take another example. Let's take the example 2, that is 3, 2 and 4, and we have a hash map initialized as nothing, means we have no value inside it when we are initializing. So 0, 1, 2. Let's see. First we have current element. So we have current element that is equals to 3. And our target in this case is 6. So what number do we need for 3 to make it to 6? That is 3. So do we have 3 in the hash map? No, we don't have 3. So what we do is we give 3. So map.put. We write 3 and with the index of that number. So that is 0. Okay, done. Okay. Now what we do is the current element is 2. 2. What number do we need for 2 to make it to 6? That is 4. So do we have 4 in this hash map? No. So required number equals to 4. Do we have 4 in this hash map? No, we don't have 4 in this hash map. So what we do, we take 2 and we write the index of 2 here. We write current, we do map.put current and then the index of current 2, 1. Okay, done. Now we move on to the last value. So the last index. So let's see. It is 4. How much what number do we need for 4 to make it to 6? We need 2. So required is 2. There are 2 present in this hash map. Yes, 2 is present in this hash map. It is right here. So what we do in our answer array, where we write we write the index of 2, that is 1. And then we take the index of this element, our current, that is 2, means the iteration, the I in the iteration. So it's 2. So 1 and 2. So this is our answer. And it is given to us. We are assuming that we do not have any duplicates, right? We have exactly one solution. So this is how we can solve this problem. So let's code it up. First, what we'll do is we will take an array of size 2. Int answer equals to new int 2. Okay. Since we are declaring an array, we are initializing automatically. It is initialized to 0 and 0. So let's not think about that. So also you have to initialize a hash map. So integer map equals to new hash map. Okay. For int I equals to 0, int I less than nums dot length I plus plus. So we're iterating the array. Okay. Now we have to calculate. Okay. So current we know, that is the current digit. We don't need to think of that. So required. Int required equals to target minus nums of I. So in this case, you see 2 is here, so we require 9 minus 2, that is 7. So we'll check for it in the hash map. If map.contains key required, in that case, what we will do, answer 0 equals to map.get required, and then answer 1 equals to I. Okay. Suppose if we do not find 7, what we'll do, we will just put map.put. We are putting what we are putting? We are putting this thing which we are putting. Okay. What is required, we are putting it here. Map.put, that is nums of I and I. And we are returning answer. So let's see if this runs or not. Okay, it is running. Good. Let's try to submit it. Okay, so it is submitted. Beats 97.36%. Okay. So this was the result and this was the output. Thank you, everybody.